The show Dr. Slump really gives us like a glimpse of what some students go through. So episode 3 starts with them giving you a view of when they were in high school and they were competing to be the top student of the school. Youngwoo and Hano, and like they don't sleep, they don't eat, and they're just studying nonstop. And then that the mental part of it, competing with each other, trying to be on top. It really gives you a glimpse of what some people go through.
Hello everyone, welcome back to another review on the Review Garden.
And I think what Youngwoo didn't understand is that, both of you are different. You were smart. You're smart, but you study differently. And you're supposed to eat, you're supposed to sleep. But she does things differently. So to try to one up her that way is crazy. But I get it in that teenage mindset. Someone comes in your territory and they're acting differently and they are scoring number 1 now and you're number 2, even though you used to be number 1. I mean, I get it. It gets under your skin, but he has to continue doing things the way he used to. Because the not sleeping and not eating is not really helping him beat her in reality. In present time, we see the weird doctor that was in the room with him. I don't know. I don't trust him. First, he didn't agree to questioning, and now he agreed to testify. I'm pretty sure he's not going to testify in his favor. He's going to say some stupid shit. He's probably going to say something and get him in trouble. And then we see that somebody broke into his house. So it must be that they're after something if, they were willing to break into it and he wasn't here. So who knows? This is a big mystery. So Jungwoo's nemesis and Hano's best friend could be our secondary couple. Oh my gosh, his reaction when he got his first subscriber to the Neo tube was hilarious. Oh my gosh, he's so excited. And the ladies who work with him are like so funny. He's like, oh, you got a new subscriber other than your family member. Nice. And then walk away. That's so funny. So we find out how with 24 minutes left into this episode that her boss put her down as a contract employee so that he can take advantage of her earnings and pay her less. And she went to the hospital. I mean, before that, when she found out, she ran to him and told him what happened. And I think that's a big step in their relationship. I mean, she knew that she could go to him and get advice, and which he told her like not to do a big thing because word spread fast, and if you want to work again, you want to be able to. So then when she went to the hospital to talk to her old colleagues, and they're also like, yeah, he marked us as a contract employee, but we don't want you doing anything. We don't want to do anything because we don't want to piss him off or stuff like that, and make sure, like, don't come around here anymore, because if he saw us talking to you, he wouldn't like it. I mean, I get it, but the way it's sounding is you're letting yourself be treated like shit because you value your job, because you want to earn your job. When, like, if the both of you join forces with her and, talk to the higher ups about it, something can be done, and that way you can get your fair pay. But then again, you know how some people are. It might not be something easy to do, but to go along with being mistreated just to keep your job, I don't know. At some point, you have to be like, enough is enough. So now, that other doctor that was in the room decided he doesn't want to testify, which is now going to, mess it up for Jung-woo in his trial. What is this man up to? Like, who is paying him to do this BS? The family seems guilty to me because, like, if you were really mourning the loss of your child or family member, you would be sad. Like, whoever they keep showing, like, he is not sad. He looks more suspicious, like he's trying to pin everything on to the doctor. So, I don't know. Like, it could be the family who's behind it all too. And speaking of family, at the epilogue after episode 3, we kind of see a little bit of how his mom treats him a little bit, because you have the epilogue is based on when they were both back in high school, when they both fainted, and then both moms were called to the school, and Hano's mom was worried, but Jung-woo's mom was like, "Why'd you call me here? He's anemic and he fainted, like, and his grades are bad. Such an embarrassment." Like, you get to see a little bit about how he was raised and what made him who he is today. Hano is seeing a different side of him, and he's also seeing a different side of her. So you saw how she stayed up all night trying to gather the evidence for him and brought it to the trial. Unfortunately, they didn't accept it, but she spent time looking for a way to try to help him. It's always funny to me when they include that scene where the woman trips over something and they almost fall, and then the main lead, catches them. And I'm like, it's in almost every K-drama. It's like, why do you need to include it? And it's like, it's so funny, but it's just something I noticed. Like, now let's talk about the blind date. So Dae-young is under the impression that he's going on a blind date with her best friend, with Hano's best friend. And then Hano is thinking, she's just going to meet a guy. So to him, the whole interaction is just funny because to him, he's like, why is she talking in the third person? And then to her, it's like, why does he keep asking about her? Like, this is so weird. This is so awkward. And then come to find out when his daughter, he has a daughter, when his daughter comes in and like finally clears the air. That was funny. And I'm guessing his daughter is like in high school. She looks like she's in high school. And then the two of them just like spilled all his business out right in front of her there. So this is going to be interesting to see the love story between Hano's best friend with Dae Young, because she has a son and then he has a daughter. So that's going to be interesting if they put those two together. And after the blind date, we saw Youngwoo was happy that it didn't go well. And then you have the two aunts who came to visit. Those two are annoying. Like, I thought she got rid of y'all in episode 1. But yet here you come again to make fun of her and be mean. Like, they're just awful people. But his response to them was hilarious. It had the mom dying and her uncle dying. But like, I just hope that with that, the mom saw a different side of him, because she was like, you can't be dating him. I'm worried for you. Because of what the brother said. But I'm happy. I hope that she sees him in a different light. And then we got to see Hano applying for a new job, and then they contacted her old job and all these people. Like, his friend, Youngwoo's friend, who's like, oh, I just told the truth. Yeah, but if you told the truth, you should have told the whole truth. You just said the part about, and so did the other coworkers. They just said the part about, she kicked the professor, and stuff like that. But the professor is a bad guy. Like, he's the one who tortured her all this time, and he had her as a contract employee. So that's not the whole truth. So now, after she finished traveling all the way to the other city, you coming over here calling her and telling her, oh, we talked to your old coworkers and you're not a good fit anymore. This is why, like, if you can avoid it, like, don't put your old work on your resume, because, or put, when they're like your contact information, don't put that, because you just never know what the people are going to say about you. And then throughout episode 3 and 4, they kept showing you the pen under the bed. So the pen has a big significance. So I wonder what's on it. Is it like some type of recorder? On the epilogue for episode 4, they showed you that the guy had the pen. So did he find the one that was under the bed, or was this like from the past? So these are the questions that are coming up for, episodes 5 and 6, if we get to see those yet. So that is it for my review of episodes 3 and 4 for Dr. Slump. Join me again next time as I review and react to episodes 5 and 6. So until then, enjoy your week and catch up on any other episodes that you have missed. All right? Bye.
Gordon.